Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anu and I am your intuitive tarot host. This will be your March tarot prediction. Let's see what tarot has to say and we'll look into the overarching energies. It's a pick a pile, so you can choose as many as you like, but go ahead with your very first option and then go from there. So option number 1, we have this beautiful plum blossom jasper. Okay, that's pile 1. Pile 2, we have aura howlite. Kind of like gives like rainbow vibes. Let me turn it. And then option number 3 is this jade crystal. Okay, so those are your 3 options. Go ahead and pick one and I will see you at your selection. Hi pile 1, this is for those of you that were drawn to option number 1, which is a plum blossom jasper. It's a really beautiful stone. I really liked it. Okay, we're gonna probably put this somewhere over here and we'll get into your reading. We're gonna do our usual mind, body, spirit spread. So let's get an overarching energy first. What is the overarching theme for the month for my beautiful pile 1? Spirit, what's the overarching energy for pile 1? Excuse my nails. I don't have the time. Wanted to get the readings out as soon as possible. All right, let's see. Pile 1. There we go. Ooh, love it, love it. Took a while, but look at that. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. This is your crown chakra. Number 41 reduces to a 5, which is all about changes and also growth that comes from changes. But yes, there are big changes coming. And probably you're already feeling it. Also, March is a month where all planets are going direct, so generally there are bigger energies opening up for the collective. But this is your crown chakra, completely lit up, fired up. Open up to it, do some meditations. You're going to be very, very fruitful this month for you. And wear purple. You know, the colors also carry frequency, so wear purple. Have purple flowers around you, or anything to do with this color of the crown chakra. That's going to help. So let's see. Wow, this is like big activations for you, pile 1. So let's see what Lenormand has to say. We're going to draw 3 cards for mind, body, spirit for the themes, and then we'll get into tarot. Let's see, conscious. What's happening in the conscious for pile 1? Cycles, we have the moon. Okay, ooh, for you guys, the new moon may be quite impactful, which is on the 2nd of March, depending on where you are. And it's, from what I'm hearing from astrologers, it's being called the magical new moon because it's in Pisces, and Neptune is conjunct, and all that jazz. Jupiter is conjunct Neptune. It's a crazy one, in the sense a crazy good one. It's almost like delusionally happy. Okay, so maybe that has a significance for you, and we'll look at it. Let's see what's happening in the physical, in the heart space, in the body. Okay, we have the cross, which is all about perseverance, faith. It reduces to a 9, talks about completions or wish fulfillments. And we get deeper. And then what is your soul trying to tell you? Okay, protection, the clock tower. This is the tower in Lenormand is different than tarot. It means elevation, protection, and just like rising up. It's almost like, you know, having your own private office at the top of the building, but it's a very good card to have in Lenormand. So really, I'm getting the sense of you getting a lot of protection, of course, with the crown chakra lit up as well. Again, from higher realms, there is a lot of protection, angelic protection around you at this time. So it's almost like a confirmation if you've been, somehow this cross is giving me like a crossroads energy. So if you've been at crossroads, know that you're protected, know that you're divinely guided at this time. But let's get deeper into it and see what tarot tells us. So tarot for pile 1. Let's see what we have. What's this moon about? What is this cycle about? What cycle is ending? Because I feel with these two, almost all these 3 energies, it's also like, look at the grays. The Lenormand deck, of course, has quite a few colors, right? Different colors, but looking at the theme here, it may feel like you've been in this sort of a gray zone so far, but starting March, there is some activation. Okay, there are things opening up, guidance opening up for you. You may be getting some downloads in your sleep, or like all of a sudden you're sitting and watching a movie, and if you get, or doing anything like doing dishes, laundry, anything like that, a passive activity that you're doing, if you get a creative idea, write it down right away or just do it, because I feel like there's a lot of the height of the cards, and I'm doing a very bad job articulating it. The cross, the crown chakra, and the clock tower all have an energy of elevation. Okay, so the crown, you're getting a lot of downloads, so just pay attention to that this time. So I feel like your gray cycles are ending starting March. So let's see, because the moon to me is cycles. It's all about, the shadow aspect and the light aspect. The moon rests and the moon rejuvenates. So what is this about? What are you thinking about? What's happening in the conscious spirit? Help us see for pile 1. What is happening in their conscious space, in their mind? What is the moon about? You have a very calming energy. Oh, the moon again. You have a very calming energy. Yeah, there you go, endings and beginnings. So it may have felt a little confusing up until now. Okay, so there may be confusion in the mind because you haven't had all the facts available to you. You haven't had all the data points available to you to make a decision. But that is what is happening is sometimes we are protected, and we are only what we need to know is revealed to us, because otherwise we can, overanalyze things. But here you are actively thinking about a new beginning. So there is either a pattern that is closing with the death card over here. Okay, 2 major arcanas in your conscious. And what I feel, the moon is showing up twice. We'll draw you moon cards as well. These are hidden things, hidden ideas, hidden facts, figures. When we don't have all the facts, it's very hard to make a decision. So you may have felt a little confused where to focus, what to align with. But with the death card showing up over here, and it always works out, okay? The moon talks about the darkness, the gray. It talks about our shadow aspect. It talks about our fears. And fears surface when we don't know everything and we're trying to choose a direction, right? And the fear is the ego saying, oh, I don't want to mess up. I don't want to take a wrong turn. That's when the moon shows up. But the moon is also about perseverance and faith. Like, you don't need to know everything, when none of us can, actually. There is a reason for the universe working the way it works, because humans can't even comprehend like what step leads to what avenue down the line. Okay, we're just not capable of that physically in this form, right? So certain things are usually hidden from us. But yes, it can cause confusion. It can cause a little bit of dilemma and a little bit of fears. However, you have the death card. Maybe some Scorpios in this group. With the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could be Cancer as well. Perhaps in this group, you are coming to a completely new beginning, ending the old patterns and beginning the new. So if you are here where you're feeling confused, Spirit is asking you to say, okay, forget your old patterns. Forget how you've done things in the past. What is a new idea you're getting here? Okay, what is the new nudge that you're getting from, let's say, your gut feel or from your heart? What is your heart space telling you to do based on what would bring you joy and sheer happiness, instead of what your logic is telling you? Because that's the new way. Operating from your intuition, operating from your heart chakra is the new way. And if you focus on that, this confusion is actually going to turn into opportunities. So instead of choosing A or B or C, you're going to be like, oh, I got options. I can choose any of them or all of them, okay? But that's going to come when we can tell our fear in its face, like, yeah, you don't scare me. I know you're there to protect me. Thank you. Just thank your fear, thank your ego, and say, all right, but I have faith and I want to do this because this is what I'm being called to do. So that's what the new beginning is over here. It's a mindset. It's also, and look at the bottom of the deck. It'll be fair. It will be fair, okay? You got to balance your light and shadow aspect. You got to balance your logic over your heart and choose the direction that you want to go in. Because that's an old pattern where you may have followed logic, and now that is changing, okay? All right, great. So let's see the cross in the heart space or in the body, physical body. Yeah, new beginning. Look, ending old pattern and starting something new that brings you joy. Wands are all about our inner spirit, our inner fire. That's things that bring us creativity, joy, and just, bring sort of a spark back to life. Let's see what else. Two of Pentacles. I'm going back to the, we had the Justice, and I was talking about the balancing, right? The light and the shadow, or the heart over mind, okay? That's what's happening here, and that's what your heart is calling you to do. It's like, okay, which one is better? You got to choose different. Okay, I'm going to take the ones that flipped over. That's how I usually work. Look at that. Look at that. You follow your heart. It's going to bring you physical abundance. This is not just like confidence and having everything we need, but this is also like you have persevered with the cross, which is all about faith and faith. This card usually shows up when we've been through a difficult time, right? And now with that, perseverance is always going to pay off, right? But here we are. If you have 3 pentacles here, and this is also the physical body. That's why I was picking up that energy. Usually this is the heart space and the heart and the body. Our body is our manifestation, right? Our physical form. Not only are you going to come into good health, so if you've been, working out or following a new regimen, that's going to pay off. It may have been hard to juggle, but it's going to pay off. But not only that, if you keep following this new inspiration, the gut feeling that you have, you're going to be able to find time for it. Because I'm hearing some of you have physically not had the time in your day to pursue your inspiration. But if you stay on it, you will be able to find it. And yes, it's going to also bring you monetary abundance. We have the 9 of Pentacles growing into the 10 of Pentacles. This is like independence, confidence, reaping the rewards of our hard labor. And this is actually providing not just for ourselves, but for our circle, right? It could be friends, family, whatever that means to you. But this is a happy home, happy family energy. And this is all because you've been so solid and so dedicated on your path. Okay, so it's going to really pay off. Beautiful, beautiful. Some of you are getting raises this month. Okay, so let's see protection and it raises, because this is also a promotion card, by the way, Clock Tower. So let's see, what is your soul calling you to do, or what is your soul ready to do at this point? Pile 1. Okay, and one more. Let's see. Yeah, Judgment Day. Judgment Day. What is your truth? What is your truth? What do you want to create in life? Okay, another major arcana. Let's get one more. You got to let go. You got to let go of the past. You are protected from it. Let's get one more. Bam. Oh my gosh. Okay, look at this. So yeah, as I said, protection, elevation. There is a sense of elevation. You're leaving this behind. Your soul is ready to be done crying over spilled milk. Okay, that was in the past. You can't touch it right now. You can't see it right now. It only sits in your memories. That's the only place it sits. Okay, it does not have a physical presence in your life. So yes, don't let the past hold you back. That's what's the biggest message here. What is your truth? What do you want to rise up to? Who do you want to be? And your truth will be just your bare, true truth, okay? It may not resonate with others, but that's not your job. Your job is to follow what your soul is asking you to do. And again, there is a Wheel of Fortune. I mean, if you haven't seen this here enough, but look at this column over here. total endings of old cycles, beginning of new, with a lot of abundance coming in, and your luck is on your side. Okay, this is also Saturn, which takes a very long time. It's a very long cycle. But then I also like to associate this with Jupiter, and Jupiter is quite active in this new moon. So this March 2nd onwards, like right at the beginning of March, there's going to be some big energy shifts. Your action, honestly, is to do this, is to literally release the past and embrace the new. Embrace the new. Let go of the past. Let go of these doubts and fears that you have, and the rest is really falling into place for you. And bottom deck energy, we have the Six of Swords, which is you have earned the right to passage. Okay, you have earned the right to passage. It's going to be smooth sailing from here on out, and this is why I felt like this gray zone, this gray period, is coming to an end, and things are really opening up for you. So let's see what may be some of the astrological elements relevant for you this month. Oops. Okay, 4th house, home and family. Okay, your roots. This is your foundation. Where do you feel secure? What brings you comfort? That's going to be a good one. Again, comfort, 4th house, family, home. Some of you are purchasing a home or moving to a new place, apartment, whatever that is. But some place that you call home. That home and family are going to be an important focus for you. You have the fifth house, which is beautiful. I love this coming with the 4th house. Literally this 10 of Pentacles energy with these two cards over here, because the 5th house is all about our passions, our creativity, but it's also fun and joy and laughter. So this is also can be kids, or for those of you who have kids, or kids in your family, a lot of fun with them, like sheer joy. It can be, of course, romance. 5th house is romance. Okay, so all of that. So it's like home and family and love and romance and kids and creativity all being activated for you. Let's get one more. Oh, it's too many. Okay, one more please. And the 9th house. So this is, again, long-term goals. What are you seeking? Some of you may also be traveling a little bit, but this is higher education. It is also our spirituality, or, you know, what we want to grow into. So it can, like, higher education can also be philosophical education, right? So learning about spirituality. You have the 7th chakra, the crown chakra lit up here anyway. So there will be downloads coming to you. It's a pretty good time, and you'll be able to use that into your day-to-day routine. So let's get you a moon message, especially for this group, because we have the moon card showing up twice. Oh, there we go. So I'm gonna get a couple more. Confidence is your key to success. This is the 9 of Pentacles. This is what we were talking about. So definitely have confidence in what you want to build, on what this new cycle is going to be. Oh my God, new moon in Leo. Yeah, a lot of fired up energy. And again, embrace that. This is the, whoops, wow. This is also our solar plexus chakra. So the chakras are showing up quite a bit, all over actually. The pentacles I associate with the solar plexus as well. So yellow and purple, I'm wearing yellow today. Yellow and purple would be your colors, or lucky colors, I would say. Let's get one more. Okay, there we are. A time for healing, balsamic moon. I've never heard of that, balsamic moon. I love balsamic vinegar anyway. So enjoy that. But this is a time for healing. I like that. I really like that. And again, more purple here. This is a time for healing. Embrace it. And just have the confidence to go after whatever you want at this point, okay? This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is judgment time. It is you know, the Scorpio energy, the death card, death and rebirth. So just go with it. Go with it at this point. Okay, let's get you a couple messages for Soul's Journey. What lessons would be helpful? Let's get some closing messages for you, Pile 1. Okay, 2 flipped over. The first one is friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. This is more 11th house energy. And then we have, oh, look at that. Let's put this over here. And we have perseverance, what we've been talking about this entire time with the cross, the moon, and the clock tower. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And you can use these as affirmations as well. So if you want to pause and write this down, both of these friendships, again, welcome friends, welcome help into your life, friends and family who are offering. Because a lot of times we become over independent because we want to control the outcome. But for others of you with perseverance, this can be a very good affirmation. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Okay, so those are the messages I have for you, pile 1. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, please hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up, and comment and share with your friends if you feel like it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 2. This is for those of you who chose the second stone, which is the 𝗧𝗿𝗶𝗰𝘁𝗶. It's beautiful. I just feel like it gives off so much rainbow energy off of it, like reflecting off the light. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. So let's put this over here and see what March has in hold for you. Group 2. So we'll start with the energy oracle to just get an overarching theme for the month for group 2. Spirit, what is the overarching energy for my beautiful group 2? March is a month when all planets are direct, so the energies are going to be open. I'm just like getting the sense of today a very calm and peaceful start. It's not, although like everything is direct, I feel like it's a very calm and receiving energy. I don't know what's up with that, but like today's piles have been like that. It's a very soothing energy that I'm feeling, that, you know, the rush, the madness, and the chasing is all taking a back seat, and it's just time to receive. So let's see. Okay. Oh, receive we shall. Look at that. That is big energy. Did you see how the card flipped out? So first of all, it's a 24, reduces to the 6. This is the year of 6. 2022 reduces to a 6. 6 is the number of Venus, okay? So it's all about love and abundance and cherishing things and people in our life, aligning with those. And this message, excuse my nails, okay, adjacent possibilities. This is about, just as I was feeling, it's all about receiving. You're not going to receive just from one, but many avenues, okay? Now this could be, we'll see, we'll get into tarot and Lenormand and other energies as well, but this could be, you know, let's say you get a raise at your job, and oh, by the way, your side hustle has started to monetize. Oh, and you know, you got a referral for something else. So it's almost like, and I'm just talking in terms of money, right? All of a sudden, things are popping in from all directions, or even directions that you hadn't anticipated. Like let's say you score a very good deal, you're trying to book a vacation, and you know, something really good pops up, something like that. Okay, so it's you know, so get in this energy of receiving and literally visualize this card. I feel, I don't want to own this pile, but literally visualize that, no, I have abundance coming from all directions and I'm open to it. That literally should be your mantra this month, because problems are getting solved, solutions are coming from all directions, there are people showing up in your life, there are opportunities showing up in your life. So I'm gonna stop channeling and we'll get some cards and see what we have. So let's get 3 cards for our mind, body, spirit. Let's see what's happening in the conscious, in our heart space, in our body, and then what is our soul trying to tell us. So 3 cards. Let's have what's happening in the conscious with all these adjacent possibilities for my group 2. Okay, journal, anchor. What is going on? There's this you know, all of what I was saying, no more chasing. It's just, things are just lining up. Okay, so conscious, we have the journal and the anchor. Interesting energies. So the journal, ooh, and I just turned it over, so I have to talk about it now. The fish, money, okay? Money is top of mind, and I think there is a strategy that you may be working on. This literally could be for those if you're looking for a new job. Freshen up your resume. Okay, journal is all about things we do that we're not really exposing or openly sharing with other people yet. It's almost like a strategy. Okay, so what strategy are you working on in order to release yourself from some anchor? This could be a situation, and I'm just talking to job right now, it can be also relationships. This can be a situation where you may have felt you've been stuck for a long time. Can be a job, can be a relationship, can be, let's say, you've been stuck in an apartment or your lease has, kind of held you back, and you're working on your strategy how to break out of it. So those are the conscious energies that are showing up for you. So March may be a good month where you could lift your anchors, and possibly there could be multiple solutions, so you can build your strategy on which one you want to follow. Okay, that's what I'm picking up so far. Let's see what else. So let's see what's happening in the body, in the heart space for group 2. What are they feeling? What is happening in their physical, emotional body? Okay, interesting. That is a very interesting energy. So look, within your body or within your heart, there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of inner conversations that you may be having with yourself, learning about new things. This is all about excitement and curiosity. But and sometimes, normally this is represented by the birds. But there is a big significance here with this being the owls. The owls are all about wisdom. Okay, they're really wise. They have a lot of experience. They can see through the dark. That's the biggest thing. They can see 360. You see? 360. The doors opening up in all directions. So I feel like there is an inner shift within you where you're listening more to your heart, and if you're not, then start emulating it, right? That's what these energies are about. It's not about you letting them, or you letting the energies use you. It's the other way around. Use this energy. If this is available, if these energies are available for you, how are you going to use them? It's like, okay, what is your inner guidance telling you? There's a lot of, and also it's like, these are birds of flight, right? And you have to come out of the anchor. So what is your strategy? How are you going to take flight? Listen to your inner guidance. There's a lot of wisdom and excitement at the same time within you. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Anchor cutting. Your soul is ready to break free. This is what's showing in your spirit, in your soul. And then we have the rider at the bottom. Again, there's the ride. Okay, so you're moving away from things that have been holding you back. You have the wisdom within you, in your heart space and in your mind space, on how to break from the cycle. Okay, so let's see what tarot has to tell us. What is this anchor and journal strategy about for group 2 spirit? Let's see. What is this about? What's happening in the conscious? There you go. New beginning. Page of Wands. Pages are new energies. They can also be children. So maybe you're moving forward with your children or something, thinking about how to actually get kids into a school or a college. There's a new path for someone here. Let's see what else. You could be helping them write college essays. I don't know, that's coming through. 3 of Wands, yeah, and the Sun. Wow, so children are important for those of you who have them, or for children in your family. Of course, children are always important, but top of mind, that's what we're talking about. So there's, for those of you who have kids or have kids in your close family or friend circle that you care about, there is a message coming through here. There's going to be a lot of joy and abundance and happiness, and just like, this is the happiest card in the deck. So there is this brightness coming for those who have family or children involved. The ships are coming in, and finally, they'll be able to get on this new path. So that's for those of you who have kids. Okay, so for example, during the pandemic, it's been crazy how the schools have been working, and it's finally felt like things are opening up. I won't be surprised if soon, like the masking and all those requirements also lift off as the world heals. But there is happiness, and it's also like in depending on where you are, you know, spring breaks and summer breaks coming up, so good times ahead. Strategizing how do we literally some of this on the lighter fun side, right? This could be some of you planning a just to get away from the house because we've felt like so anchored into our homes, right? So this is like, okay, doing our bookings, our strategy, where do we want to go? It's funny because I've been doing that and I'm having a very hard time, but that's coming through with the kids. It's like, you know, time at the beach. What can we do? What can we do? So some of you are really thinking through that, and you're going to be able to do that because 3 of Wands is all about our ships coming in, okay? For others of you where this is not about children, this is again building on your strategy, how to break free, okay? That is important. So what's calling you? Where do you feel inspired? And this could be, let's say for those of you who've been, you know, anchored or felt that you've been held back and anchored in a relationship, what do you want to do? And it's not about like what others are telling you to do, but where do you want to be yourself as an individual? That's what this is about. And this is a very fresh perspective, because if you've been in a long-term relationship, you may not remember who you are or who you were as a single person before you got into that, right? So it's like looking over the horizon and really cherishing that and being excited about it, and then building your strategy because you're coming into this happiness regardless, okay? That's what is top of mind. Similarly, you can apply it to the job scenario, to the home scenario, anything like that. But this is like, listen to your intuition, listen to your inner spark, and then build a plan and release it to the universe. Do your part, take the action, and then let the universe bring the sunshine to you, okay? That's what's happening here in the conscious. Okay, so let's see, what is this inner guidance, excitement, wisdom about? What's happening in your heart space with the owls here? Group 2 spirit. What is happening in their heart space? Aha, new love, new opportunity, new job, new location, new home, whatever that is. There is something new here that is calling to you that you're excited about. Please follow those hunches, because that's in your highest good with the Ace of Cups. This is a divine, you see how the hand is coming out? This is a divine guidance, okay? This is a divine inspiration. And if, like, let's say it's like one of these doors, it's really exciting to you. This is a clear indication that when you follow your spark, your excitement, what brings you joy, what brings you inspiration, your energy lifts higher so much that automatically the vibration changes and more good things start getting attracted to you, okay? So there is, what are you being called to? There is new love, new job, new location, new business, new hobby, whatever that is, go for it. The Hierophant, new tradition. I feel this is definitely for some of you who are changing jobs here. The Hierophant is an institution, it's a, you know, a corporation, or again, anything. It can be a startup too. It doesn't have to be a big corporation, but something that is more structured. That's coming through. Or you could be setting up your own business, because the Hierophant is also the entrepreneur energy. Yeah, this came in a different location for the last pile too. There are that's what this is. It's exactly what this is. Opportunities. There are plenty of opportunities for you. And then these are all cups, right? So again, what is your heart calling you to do? Maybe one great thing is going to attract a lot of other things too. So listen to your heart. This is going to be amazing. Just operate from your heart chakra. I don't know, for today's reading, I've been called to tell colors. The colors for you are green and pink, which are really the heart chakra, or yellow with the sun, because, you know, it's warmth and confidence and happiness as well. So in your heart space, really, you're being called to follow an intuitive and inspirational an aha feeling, where you'll be able to establish your new traditions, your new structure, and build upon many, many opportunities, okay? So let's see what your soul wants you to cut away, because sickle is a very sharp energy, okay? It is sharp, it is swift, it is very strong, and it's like, get done with it. get done with it. So let's see what your soul is really asking you to cut away from. And I'm not surprised because we have the anchor here. We're thinking about the anchor and our soul is saying cut off that anchor. Okay, so big message here. Let's see what tarot tells us for group 2. Yeah, been in this situation too long with the Nine of Wands. There's your Knight of Cups. Okay, and let's get one more. And the Two of Pentacles. There we go. So your soul is really kind of ready to just follow your joy. Okay, the Knight of Cups is calling us to go after what we enjoy, go after what brings us happiness, go after, and then I'll speak to this as well. You have Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is what you're literally cutting away, I feel. With the Five of Swords is all about two things, okay? First is it's about us wanting to win at all costs. See, there's a Knight of Swords under it as well. So this is energy. This is us wanting to win at all costs. And what does that mean? It's like, you know we are right, but we're very adamant about proving we are right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you're right, your true is your truth. It's okay. That's all you need. You don't need to convince anybody else. This is kind of like telling us, walk away from unnecessary conflict. And, if you disagree with another person or another perspective, you can choose your own direction. You don't have to battle with them to the point that they either agree to yours or you agree to theirs. And I'm just throwing these as examples, right? It's all about energy. It's about preserving your energy and choosing peace and harmony for your soul than anything else. The rest doesn't matter, because here you are exhausted, okay? Your soul is exhausted. Nine of Wands talks about the wounded warrior who's been in battle after battle after battle, right? And it's just like very, very drained energy over here. And Spirit is saying now it's time, cut your losses. For some of you, I'm hearing, cut your losses. It's not, just let it go. Let it go. This is a very clear message with the sickle here. The sickle doesn't wibble wobble, okay? It's like, do it. Just do it. Just like, no, it's not in your highest good anymore. Rather, focus on what brings you happiness, okay? Again, you don't have to prove your happiness or why something brings you happiness to anybody else, whoever this may be, okay? Because your path is unique. Go on your own path. Your spirit is really calling you to do that, okay? And then in the process, unless you do that, you're not going to find the balance within. There needs to be a balance within, and you may be feeling torn because you're trying to please others, you're trying to do things as per tradition, because that word came through with the Hierophant here, because Hierophant is all about tradition, right? So it could be like, all right, we gotta shift here. We don't fit in that mold anymore, and that's what your soul is asking you to do, is like cut that off, lift off from that anchor. Where have you been stuck? Because of what? If you put that aside and shift completely, just turn around and look at what brings you joy, go for it. That's what's going to bring you a lot of opportunities and open a lot of doors, and there'll be peace and harmony. You're going to feel really happy overall, okay? Wow, very clear messages. I hope this makes sense. So let's see what astrology has to say. What maybe some astrological elements that could be important for you this month for group 2. Okay, we got Venus. Didn't I talk about Venus here? Read up on her, please. It's all about love, beauty, harmony, romance. It's also about money, okay? And Capricorn. Ooh, look at that. I want you to read the captions. Love, the boss. Are the boss and love. This is about, as I said, literally Venus energy. It's about money and it's about love. So things, vibrations, people. What do we love? What brings us stability and happiness? And then Capricorn is the goat who always climbs the top of the mountain no matter how hard it's been, okay? So it's perseverance that's coming up over here. Also talking about career. It's the 10th house. So we talked about the scenario over here. Some of you leaving a job and starting a new one. And again, if you're listening, if I haven't said this in the past, never ever quit a job unless you found what you love, okay? Unless, of course, it's again, your free will, but I would never recommend that. It's like quit something and wait for something else to arrive, unless it's like really, really toxic. That's a different scenario. But if you stay in a job which gives you financial stability, you treat it as a resource, and then you pivot completely to this Ace of Cups. Go for the Ace of Cups, and when the cups is in your hand, literally, the offer comes, that's when you quit. So I think some of you just need to hear that, because it's been difficult. It's been a difficult couple of years or more for a lot of people where who are stuck in certain jobs or situations. But it's like, all right, now is the time to find a solution, and find it through love, through what brings you joy, and the answer will be in the right direction. So let's get you one more. We have Saturn. Yeah, wisdom. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. So a long cycle. Okay, Saturn is all about discipline and structure and time and responsibilities. And we have Capricorn here as well. Saturn rules Capricorn. So there's a heavy energy of tradition, responsibility, being the provider for the family, being the bread earner, whatever the terms you want to use. And that's why there may have been delays, but hopefully with the year, the Venus starts bringing things forward. And I know it's been at least for myself, not a very fun start to the year. And the first 2 months have been a little crazy, but hopefully with all planets going direct in March, this should ease up. But I see a lot of sunshine, a lot of opportunities coming for you. So let's see what moon message we have. There is a new moon on March 2nd, and it's supposed to be a magical new moon because of Neptune and Jupiter and the moon being in Pisces. Okay, they're all together. So it's supposed to be a very magical time. So if you follow astrologers, go read up on what it means for your sun and your ascendant, and that should help you as well. So we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. We are in Pisces season, so the only downside of Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces is that we can get very dreamy, which is those dreams and opportunities here. So sometimes we can be a little too optimistic and dreamy. So this is just a good reminder to be in this balanced energy. Not that I think there are any people in this group like that, but a fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. So something is coming to a culmination. There is a big release, is what I'm hearing for this group. So I mean, comment below if you can feel it or if you know what is coming to completion. But there is a completion coming, and literally this is Pisces and Aries. It's the next 2 months. Big shifts are showing up for you. Let's see. So let's get you some affirmations. This came out for the last pile as well. I'm going to draw 2 more then. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So this one came out for the last one as well. Again, for you, I feel this could be about these adjacent doors, these opportunities. And also the owl, because I was getting the birds with that. The birds is actually about talking, communication with friends, with neighbors. So if people are showing up in your life and you're having interesting conversations, that's like the divine play of the universe. So open up to those. And you have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. This is what we were talking about here with the 5 of Swords, that you know, if you go into this with an empathetic view or energy, you'll realize, okay, fine, you don't need to prove yourself. The other person or other people don't need to prove themselves. Each person has their own path, and we just have to like accept our path and go on ours, and accept their path and they can go on their path. So it's so many paths and empathy, but just be open to both sides of the situation. And then you have death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So this is for those of you who felt hesitant on the release on this Nine of Wands and been hesitant to cut things out. Again, this is showing up as another strong closing message. Like, no, it is time. And, you know, the more you look at it as like an ending isn't beginning, the sooner you'll be able to come into these energies or these opportunities that are headed your way. Okay, so those are the messages for you, group 2. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment if you feel like it, and also share it with a friend or two if this helped. Okay, I wish you much love and light. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, group 3. This is for those of you who chose the jade crystal, option number 3. This will be your reading for the month of March. I'm going to put this over here. Let's see what the forecast says. We will get an overarching energy from the Energy Oracle and dive into it. So let's see what is the overarching energy for group 3. Just so you know, ooh, there we go, right off the bat, strategy. March is a month where all planets are going direct, so just keep that in mind. So it's a good time to initiate things, and clearly for you a good time to work on your strategy, work on your plan. It is number 21, reduces to a 3, and the way I'm seeing coins here, and also travel, and spirituality, all of it combined. So just know that you hold the key. You hold the key to whatever you're trying to build. You just need to work on it. Like, put your thoughts to paper, and that's metaphorically speaking. You may even type it out, doesn't matter. But this is all about, this is the time to work on actively on your strategy. What do you want to build? And take advantage of all the planets as they're going direct. Okay, it's a very, for this group, it's a very unique energy. It's a very cerebral energy, meaning that this is all about your intelligence, your intellect. But because I'm also seeing the 𝗏 symbol in here, it's like you'll be getting divine guidance. So there's some spiritual downloads, some creative ideas that'll help you work on your plan. So be open to that. Meditation will extremely help you this month as you're building on your strategy. Okay, so you can literally utilize the left brain, right brain capabilities, because it's all about that for you this month. Now, this could be something very simple, like, okay, what's my strategy for improving my health and my fitness? This could be a strategy about, okay, how do I monetize my hobby, or how do I change jobs, or, you know, literally strategy for dating as well, for those of you who are looking for that. So this is all about actually, instead of questioning, just start writing down what could be the possible solutions. And then as that energy flows through you, like from your mind, through your hand to like a device or something outside on an external surface, that's when you create more space in your mind physically to get more ideas come through. So that's a bit of the roundabout, but all I want to say is, like, be open to ideas, and as the ideas come, write them down in whichever format works for you, but they have to be written somewhere, is what I'm hearing, because there's strategies for travel for some of you, strategies for dating, relationships, moving, but obviously money management, finances. Okay, some of you are thinking through, how do I maximize my savings or investments or 401ks, whatever you have it, right? So this is a planning action month for you, very different from the other piles. And if you've seen other piles, then it's like multiple aspects that we're talking about you for this month. Okay, so let's see what's in the mind, body, spirit energy. Oops, that's too many. Start that one more time. For group 3 spirit, group 3 spirit. What is happening in their conscious? Ooh, look at that. I told you. It's like the yellow gold energy, and I'm wearing this color as well today. So there is sunshine, happiness, brightness, abundance that is top of mind for you. What brings you happiness? What brings you sustenance? And long-term sustenance with the sun showing up over here. This is not just like because that's the strategy here. Is like, for some of you are really financially thinking through things, like how do I make my money grow, or how do I make my money work for my money, things like that. You know those phrases. So some investment strategy is what is top of mind, but this is generational growth also is what I'm hearing. It's interesting how some terms come to me. So some of you are thinking about that. It's not just for you, but also for your lineage. There may be some inheritance involved over here, that you may be getting some inheritance and thinking about how do I make this actually grow for the next generation, things like that. So there's a lot of strategy thing, but for others it's all about joy, what brings you joy and sunshine and happiness and growth at the end of the day, and helps your spirit grow as well. Let's see what's in the heart space. Okay, wishes coming true. You have the sun and the stars. Look at that galactic presence. I'm telling you, you're getting downloads in the daytime and at the nighttime. This is a powerful time for you. The stars is all about wishes coming true. Please excuse my nails. Wishes coming true, wishing upon a star, and it's reduces to a 7. A 7 is about spirituality. So look to the stars, and it's also about aiming high. I'm hearing for some of you that you may have been aiming too safe is what I'm hearing. And again, I'm not suggesting for those of you working on investments that go invest in specific stocks or you know, bitcoins or certain companies. No, don't do impulsive things unless you know what you're playing at, or playing what space you're playing in. Great, aim higher, but whatever you may have started before, this just tells us there is an option even higher than that, with the sun and the stars showing up. But we'll look at what does it mean in the heart space. But this is literally you going after your wishes. Okay, now let's see what your soul wants to tell you or is urging you. The fox. Oh, look at that. Another strategy. Wow. This is all about being clever, being intelligent, being opportunistic, looking out for opportunities as they come our way, and you know, pouncing on them, which is a weird word to say, but literally this is like all about skills. Look at their little words on these cards, and I just noticed like skills here today. Usually this is my job card or my interviewer card, but this is when it's coming in the spirit, your soul, subconscious. It's really telling you be quick on your feet, have a strategy, build a plan, ABC, and depending on what comes your way, how are you going to hop over and how are you going to take advantage of those things. Okay, so this could be a very lucky time. You may have like prominent Jupiter placements in your chart, because it looks like there's going to be luck involved this month. I'm not saying buy the lotto, but you may if you want. I don't know. Go watch some astrologer on the new moon, which is happening on the 2nd of March. It's a magical new moon because it's in Pisces and it's conjunct Jupiter and Neptune, all of that together. Those are like dreams coming true type of energy. So check your sun and your ascendant and where that new moon is happening and what it's impacting. But this could be a very fortuitous time financially for you is what I'm hearing, but you got to be ready to move. And ooh, interesting. Maybe some of you may get an opportunity in a different state or a different county even, where you may have to physically move. Don't hold yourself back. Again, dream higher, dream bigger. But for others of you, this is all about like being flexible enough and not being stubborn in our way of how we solve problems in the past. Okay, so sun card. Spirit, show us for group 3. What is this about? Ooh, very cute. 6 of Cups, 3 of Wands. Your ships are coming in, and connections too. This is really nice. And Ace of Wands. So there you go. There is, again, if you're thinking about a new inspiration, a new job, a new business, a side hustle, a hobby, a new monetization plan, you know, work on it. And perhaps you may also have some partners involved. So this could be like literally could be a friend, could be a like your companion, your partner. You could be starting business together. But there's movement here. There is movement here with the Three of Wands. The ships are finally coming in. And this also talks about friendships. Okay, so this can be reconnecting with people from the past. This could also be connecting with people you worked with in the past. So your ex-colleagues, ex-employer, ex-boss, something like that, where it feels very natural. It's a good connection, and it's going to bring even more inspiration and more warmth and brightness. So you may be thinking about, again, I think since money and finances are taking over this reading, looks like some of you may be going back to a location where you worked before, or you're being called to go towards a different location with following a new opportunity and building your community. This could be even in a relationship, okay? But it's all about what brings me joy, what brings me true satisfaction and growth and abundance in the long term is what is inspiring, or that's the inspiration you should follow. So let's see what the stars are telling us. The heart space, in the body. What are the energies available for group 3? Happiness, wish fulfillment. The stars are saying, fulfill your wishes. This is the time. What is your strategy? How are you gonna be that happy person who's like has all the cups lined up? It's almost like trophies, and you'll feel like, I feel like some of you are gonna feel like you won the lottery, and this, or you've kicked off something that literally is your trophy, okay, that you want to show everyone. And I don't mean like show off, but like that proud feeling that you come into when you achieve something. Okay, this feels like a big achievement, so go for it, build on it, and follow your passion. There you go. So Three of Pentacles again. We also had the Six of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. These are both like partnership, working together, community type of energy. And with the Knight of Wands right next to it, it's really saying, look, if you keep continuing to work on your passions, because Three of Pentacles is the base that we start with, and if that is the most secure and foundation, on top of that we can go on building. That's what the Ten of Pentacles is built on ultimately. But this person is very proud of their creation, and they're people who are admiring their creation. Now where does that come from? That sort of dedication comes from a place of passion, right? So what drives it? What pulls you toward building something new? What is your inspiration telling you? How are you going to do it is going to be the strategy. And you know, once you figure both of those together, that's when wishes come true. So that's what's happening in your heart space. Like, you want to go after something that excites you. You're not afraid to work on it one step at a time, and you know it's going to bring you happiness. Okay, so that's what we're seeing over here. So pay attention to that. Write it down if you want to. I really think that's going to help you. And let's see what your spirit wants: movement and flexibility. And again, intellect is really top of mind. So let's see what your soul is urging you to do. Take a leap of faith. And one more. Listen to your intuition. Oh my God, this is amazing. And bottom deck energy is the Knight of Cups. Some of you are moving, really moving to a place, or for a job, or for a relationship that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Now look, your soul already knows this. You have this knowledge within you with the High Priestess. Your intuition is telling you to move. Look at the wands and the cups over here. And of course, the biggest new start energy of the Fool. And I like how the sun is here in the corner in this card. So your soul is asking you to be smart about it. Listen to your intuition, not to others, because that's going to help you move in certain directions. Take a leap of faith. Okay, this is all about new beginnings and following your passion and building what brings you joy for the long term. Ten of Cups is our long term happiness, long term generational happiness is what I'm hearing. You have the wish fulfillment as an individual, and you have the wish fulfillment as a family construct, or whatever that foundation, that fulfillment means to you. But there is a new beginning. Okay, so there is a strategy involved. How do you travel light? And by light, I mean, how do you leave your old philosophies behind? Because the fox is all about skills, okay? You have some mad skills, mad props to you. But the fox is also about acquiring new skills constantly, because the fox can adapt in a suburb, the fox can adapt in a city, the fox can adapt in the jungle, okay? It can live in any environment, and that's what I'm feeling like underneath it all. You're a very flexible, adaptable person. It's time you take advantage of that. Yes, that will require you to just write it down, build a strategy, but this is what is available to you at this point. Okay, let's see what are some astrological elements. In terms of signs, the Fool to me is Aries, so it can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's a lot of fire here. There's a lot of Cups energy. Of course, we're in Pisces season, and we have Pisces, Cancer. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Also could be Aquarius with stars, but yeah, all the elements are here. So let's see what could be in play for you. We have the first house and Capricorn, the boss. So the self, okay, self-image for some of you, your ego, your appearance. Some of you maybe actually, oh, this came up, right? When I was saying some of you may be working on health and fitness. How do I completely come up with the final, not a final, with changing my health and my fitness, and that's also the first house. Some of you may also be changing your physical appearance, like, you know, changing your hair all of a sudden, or just the way you dress, your style. First house is the self-image, and even our opinions, and a lot of awakening as well. And the Capricorn is all about 10th house and career and finances, so those are active for you. Let's get one more. And then we have Pluto. Wow. Yes, yes, yes. Transformation. There is a big transformation. Where is Pluto right now? I think Pluto is in Capricorn. That's right. So this is the time of transformation. Some of the words here are renewal, inner resources, basic instinct, motivation, personal power, evolution. For some of you, this can also be a time of some power struggles that you're coming out of. And I say that because we have Pluto in Capricorn. It's all about structures. It's all about power, or wrong power, in the sense where you've been butting heads with those in power. Whatever that means. Could be like a family construct, could be a job, a business partner, whatever that is. But this is, again, asking you to like leave that behind, go towards your personal transformation, take a leap of faith. Okay, so because there is with Pluto comes power, but with it also comes what do we say, transformation. Okay, coming into your own power is important. Okay, so let's get you a couple moon messages. Again, as I said, for the new moon on the March 2nd. What are some of the moon messages for group 3? We have, don't let your past hold you back. Exactly what we've been talking about. Don't let something go. You gotta let something go, what I'm seeing over here. This is what comes naturally to you. That's what South Node is. And the nodes have shifted, by the way. So the South Node is in Scorpio, North Node is in Taurus. So you may want to just, you know, watch something, videos, or read up on that and how that relates to your sign. But it's time to leave that behind, okay? And then we have look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. There's that fire energy again. So this is again saying, look at the big picture. What's the big strategy? Long-term strategy, long-term success, long-term happiness. That's what you want to take your lens on instead of how you've done things in the past. Beautiful. Okay, let's get you a couple, 2 or 3 maybe affirmations from the Soul's Journey Oracle. We have change. Isn't that what we're talking with the fox? I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Okay, so embrace the change. And you can write these down as affirmations as well, if you want that. We have gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. And the more we operate in this energy, the more opportunities come our way. Because this energy is all about just being very happy and content and thankful for where we are, which creates a vibration of not wanting anything or not chasing anything. And with that, you know, naturally our vibration increases and things actually start coming our way. So that could be an interesting strategy. The release, the letting go. Okay. And let's get you one final message for group 3, Spirit. Surrender, let go. Just as I said it, I can release my need to control. Mic drop. There you have it. So surrender to the outcome, the result. Be flexible. Your wishes are coming true. You're coming into long-term success and happiness and longevity. You need to leave the old patterns behind and embrace the new and look at the big picture. Okay, what is your long-term plan, long-term strategy? Be thankful for where you are. Change is inevitable. Surrender and let go, and things will fall into place. So there you have it, group 3. I'll leave your reading here. Give it a big thumbs up, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and drop me a comment or share with a friend if you feel like it. Okay, I'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.